can be a Superman. Yo, Superman. Lazy lovers never let you spread your wings.
This is Donnie Klang. Right now you're checking me out on MySpace.
My name. If you wanna go far.
Favorite song off the album? That's a tough question. I love Pick It Up just because I feel like that could be the big song that hits radio and it's like all over the place. Like my dream is to have a song that's huge on the radio, and then when I go to do a concert, everybody knows every single word to the song. Once the first second of the song comes on, everybody just goes crazy. So that's like, I think Pick It Up would be that song. But I also love Catch My Breath. It's one of those two.
We interrupt this broadcast for an emergency announcement.
Excuse me, lady, how you doing? Have my baby. I'm just screwing around, I'm crazy. Baby girl, I'm night and day. And taste you, girl, don't stop your loving. Every time you stop the front, and I'll pop your oven. You should, in fact, stay. Could be that way, I'm good in that way. Hood in that way, I'll be your lover. Your favorite color, we out of space and we breathe each other. You're in the tantrum, I got the answer. I push you back up, it's hard to stand up. I'm yours, it's on. Yes, baby girl, you was shown. Ride with a dawn. Foreign languages, let's play pong. Take off your outfit and let's be gone.
Well, coming from making the band as competitive a show as it is, I would hope so. It would be nice to be like, hey. But we'll see, I guess, on the time to tell.
Just close your eyes.
The next single, it could be either Got New Love, which watch me in the band, or Hurt That Body. That one with the dream. Or if I could pick, it would be Pick It Up. I think that would be an awesome song. So it's one of those.
Yeah, she love it when the bass comes.
We're looking to open for a major tour. We're not sure exactly who yet. But we'd love to open for artists like Usher or really Pussycat Dolls, somebody like that. Somebody that's going to be selling out arenas that we could just come in and ride the wave and just really perform for sold out crowds all over the country. That'd be awesome. My favorite person to work with on the house. That's a tough question. I mean, just starting off, I would have to say Seven. He's the first person that comes to mind because he basically got the ball rolling with the direction of the album and the sound sonically. Soul Niggas, they were awesome to work with. I love working with Clutch, their writing team. The song Catch My Breath actually was done by David Clutch. It was sick working with Jack Knight. Just everybody I got to work with was awesome. They really respected me as an artist and my creative side. So just really everybody that was involved in the album. Mario Winans, we had a great time making it. And thank you to everybody that helped make this album possible. It's crazy.
So, why do you feel you haven't found love yet?
I feel I haven't found love yet because things have just been
a lot of people have been asking me,
really focused on
what do I think about album
making
sales
the best music I can make, and
and
I've been on the road a lot,
like
I've been
just
really busy,
internet
so I feel like that's
illegal
gotten in the way of me
downloading
finding true
and
love.
stuff like that. And my thoughts on what we can do to try to make the album sell. But really, we can just make the hottest music we can make, and it's up to the fans. Basically, it's up to we have a little bit of a better lane because we have making the band. So fans got to see us in the studio. They got to see us behind the scenes. This album was basically made on television, and fans got to see like every minute of the album being made. Even with video vlogs, fans get to really see like an inside look. So hopefully they see that and they expect like we're in the studio 20, 22 hours, sometimes just straight through to the next day. So we put a lot of work into it, and I really think just basically, I mean, we did stuff with different respect the artist enough to get up and go buy the album. That would be awesome. Please. Thank you.
Baby, you can play low.
So whoever asked the question, why did I go out with another girl on the same day that I went out with Aubrey? I would just like to leave my side of my story, which is it wasn't another date. I wasn't going out with another girl. Let me put it this way. MTV likes to creatively edit stuff, and Aubrey has been on many, many seasons of Making the Band, and she knows how to manipulate stories and storylines. So when she goes into her interviews, because basically the cameras can follow us, but it's tough to really explain the stories about what happened without our confessionals, the little interviews we do with the camera. So Aubrey goes into her interview and she goes, Donnie went on a date 15 minutes after you went on a date with me, which is not true. I didn't go 15 minutes later, it was like 2 hours later, and it wasn't a date. It was just me and the guys going out to a lounge, hanging out. So I'm not like that. Please don't ask
We interrupt this broadcast for an emergency announcement.
Excuse me, lady, how you doing? Have my baby. I'm just screwing around, I'm crazy. Baby girl, I'm night and day. And taste you, girl, don't stop your love, man. Every time you stop,
Me and Aubrey.
you're ugly. You should, in fact, stay. Could be that way. I'm good in that way. Good in that way.
We, at this point, we kind of like went on a tour. We filmed the whole season.
You're in the tantrum. I got the answer.
We got to the point where it's like just me, Donnie Klang, and Day 26. We all got to this point where we're like really close. Like, it reminds me of the Bad Boy back in the day when it was 112, Biggie, Mace, Puff, Faith Evans, Lil Kim, and they were like a family. They were out there. They were number one, like backing each other up. When one person slipped off the charts, somebody else was coming back to pick them up. And that to me is the feeling I have now. Like, Aubrey's like my sister now. We're just like, we're label based that. We're trying to pick each other up. Like, when Bad Girl hits the charts, it's gonna go to number one. And I want to come right behind them and take it there. And Day 26 is gonna come right in. It's just like, it has that feeling, more like the Bad Boy family than like me and Aubrey and the game. I don't know.
Ready to go.
With my music in the future, I would love to collaborate with either somebody that I grew up listening to, like somebody from Voice of Men, Drew Hill, any one of those early bands, or even just like an artist that's out now, like Fergie or Miley Cyrus. I would love to do track with them because obviously their fan base is huge, and they reach like the core of like the pop audience that's out right now. And I would love to reach into that because I feel like my music could fit to that audience. So to do a song for one of those artists would just open up my world as a musician. I would love for it.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
If music wasn't part of my life, that's a tough question because it's like everything. But if it wasn't, I was a huge basketball fan. I love playing basketball. Anytime I wasn't doing music, I was at the courts playing ball anyway. So music was definitely, basketball was one of my biggest loves, my passion growing up. I would be out there at 5 a.m. taking jump shots, working on my dribble and everything. So it would probably be basketball. I probably would have made it to the NBA or anything, but I would have been more serious about it and maybe played in college or something like that.
Baby, let's go. What's your desire?
I try to get home as much as possible. I'm busy a lot of months. I try to squeeze in a day or two here and there to get back home. I had a family reunion. I made it to that. Before that, it was like Father's Day. I got to go home every day. But I make it home. I try to make it home for like the main events that are going on. If it's a birthday or a holiday or something, I try to get home for those main days.
When you need me, I can be a Superman. Yo, Superman.
In the future, I see myself just really in the entertainment industry. This has just been basically all I know since I was little. I started off modeling when I was a baby. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, so I'm really into acting. That's one of my passions too. And then just music. So I mean, in the future, God willing, hopefully I'm sitting in my house and I know that my mom's sitting in her house that I bought.
you doing? Have my baby. I'm just screwing around, I'm crazy. Baby girl, I'm night and day. And
We came to Chicago for the Making the Band tour. We'll be coming back. Definitely. Once my album's out, I'll be back there. I've been down to radio stations there, so everybody has so you guys have a similar argument going on in your city as we have going on in New York. With the Mets and Yankees and the Cubs and White Sox. So I feel your pain. I go with the Yankees. And I feel like the White Sox relate to the Yankees, but I don't know. I'll be back because we got to talk about this more. So Chicago, I will be back. We're doing a bunch of 17 magazine rock and runway dates at malls around the country. So we got a bunch of those dates. If you want to know any information about where our tours and our radio visits and everything is going to be, you can go on my MySpace, myspace.com/DonnieKlang or on DonnieKlangOnline.com. They have all the dates. Everywhere we go, basically, is on there. So if you want to know if we're coming to this town near you, just check it out.
You're ready to go. Just close your eyes.
Favorite movie between I love The Click. Great movie.
One of them bad
I love all the Back to the Future movies.
Donnie Klang.
I was a Star Wars fan too. I was a huge Star Wars fan. I made like lightsabers and we won't get into that. He Got Game was a great movie. I'm a huge movie fan in general. It's like that's an impossible question for me to pick one.
I feel I haven't found love yet because things have just been really crazy. I've been like really focused on this album and making the best music I can make, and I've been on the road a lot. I've been really busy, so I feel like that's
Working
gonna
with
me
Diddy
finding
and
true
Seven.
love at this point.
First, I'll start with Diddy. He's tough, but he has to be tough. He demands perfection, which is why we have a lot of different album release dates that were being thrown out there. But the official one was September 2nd. We went with it because we wanted to just push it back and make sure everybody knew like this is me, Donnie Klang. This is my album. I'm a new artist, even though I'm not making the band. I'm still brand new. So we wanted to make sure there was enough time for the album to come out. And Diddy's just a perfectionist. We were cutting songs and he would be like, nah, I don't like that song, or you gotta change the hook, or add a bridge, or change a verse, or re-sing a verse. And so he's tough. But when you get the final product, it's the best it can be. And then working with Seven, if you watch Making the Band, you've seen him. He's crazy, but his music shows like he's a different person, and his music is different because of it. His vibe is just awesome. Like he taught me so much just about this energy. It's something different that he taught me. It's not something you can really learn just from watching him on television. It's not just smoking lights and candles and everything. It's something else. There's an energy and a vibe that goes on in his sessions, and it made my album. Awesome. So thank you, Seven. Thank you.
Sleeping, you'll be calling out my name. If you wanna go.
So thank you guys for all the questions. If you got any more, definitely hit me up more on MySpace, myspace.com/DonnieKlang. I appreciate all the questions and everything. And definitely call in, vote for the video, take you there on TRL, BET, call into your radio stations because, like I said, that's my dream of having a single that's huge. Definitely pick up the album September 2nd. So finally, and I'll be in touch with you guys. Thank you guys for the questions. Some really good questions. Some of you should consider being like publicists or journalists or something. But thank you for checking out the iMuse site. Definitely call in, request the videos on TRL, BET, call into your radio stations, request the single, Take You There, featuring Diddy, and definitely pick up the album in stores September 2nd. Just a Rolling Stone, Donnie Klang. Peace.